Yeah, I think it's working. Let me see. Jacqueline, yay! Awesome. So I see you on. Um, Share this on your page if you'd like. I'd love everybody to share this and see who else we can get coming in. Start a watch party. Bring your friends. Who else is here? Because I think I'm going to do a pretty fast. I'm going to see, can I do this faster? Because I know that I get so engrossed in each person I put. I could spend an hour literally doing a reading per person. So yeah, let's see who else is going to pop onto this and who else is ready for this. So I wonder, am I able to like share this doing a watch party onto my other pages? I have no idea. I think I need to like figure this out. Facebook. This is whole new live stream thingy. Yeah, it all looks a bit too complicado for moi. But anyhow, my darlings, I'm going to do a little bit of a reading and a little bit of fun and share kind of the plans that I have up my sleeve, essentially. What does be coming in? Let's just see. Has anybody else? So, my ladies, if you have a question, even or something that you're working on, and the card can be pulled with that intention, do so now. Even if you wanted to put it in the box, you can do that. Okay, here we go. Ready to start? Oh my god, let's see. Okay, so if anybody would like to share this on their page, please feel free to do so as I drop stuff off. Now, I'm going to just tune in. Today has been a huge day of just integrations, massive integrations. And there's so much happening right now in the etheric world. Don't mind the real world. Like, it's just so much going on. So much energy shifting. So Jacqueline, you're first. I'm just calling in your higher self and permission for that, please. Thank you. I'm literally getting flashes of lifetimes before my eyes tuning into you. Jacqueline, like multitudes of lives, multitudes of experiences. Do you know, water's coming up really strong right now. I'm just seeing a lot of Atlantean energy there, mermaid energy stuff coming in. And I had a lot of you in your magic. You and your magic. If you have a question, post it below. I'll just check. So you have something about life path, feeling more fulfilled. So let's see what we pull for your cards. Do you know what I'm just seeing? And I know yours is on life, but it's literally like fingers in every pie, and that your soul-based knowledge is vast. And there's an awful lot of mastery that you've already had through your many lifetimes to where you are now. And it does feel like, I'm going to tune in and ask, is this correct? It feels like, you can design any life you want. You've learned a lot to get to where you are. And it's essentially design the life that you want. And in designing the life that you want, that's where, the dogma, the programming comes up for you to release, essentially. It doesn't feel like there's like really honed in specific, you have to take this path or your soul will die disappointed. It doesn't feel like that, okay? So with that saying, I'm going to see what needs and wants to come in. There's not a lot of it's a lot. I just keep seeing mermaid energy and singing, and it's like this: the mermaids on the rocks singing, and the siren call, and how that siren call was, that frequency of that call. And I know in our legends, the whole thing with Ulysses and the whole, like, the mermaids with the siren call onto the death of men kind of thing. That's not what I'm talking about. It's you can use your siren call to call your tribe to you. And that in itself is frequency changing. So the more you're raising yourself, it's like you'll be doing the same for others around you. This is to do with your music, I'm assuming. Why am I seeing mermaids on rocks? And a siren call. There's more channeling to be done through your music. A lot of channeling through your music. And there's a guide stepping up. So right now I'm just getting like on your left shoulder, and this is an energetic thing unless you're actually feeling physical pain. And my whole shoulder's just been pushed. You can even see my body now, like I'm being kind of pulled downwards on my left, which is the feminine side. The repression of the feminine. Fear in the lower back, kidneys. Okay, so I'm just trying to read this as I'm feeling it because I'm getting it in a sentience. Okay, so bear with me. Jacqueline, what is this and what needs and wants to clear with Jacqueline? Oh, okay. Right, when I got on, I think you were the first on, and you heard me speak about there's so much energy stuff happening right now, and I've been integrating a lot. So this is part of the message that's coming through. The energy, I'm trying to find the right words. I'm going to use the word comparison and competition in the lower feminine. So the comparison energy and the competition energy, and even this is others' perceptions of you, let's say, other people's perceptions of you, other people's judgments of you, other people's projections onto you, okay? This is that whole like competition, comparison, and the pedestal, and then, oh, whoa, you're not on a pedestal, and suddenly it's vilified, right? You're you're being human, and suddenly it's vilification. So that's also the power thing, and then the comparison and the competition thing. So I'm hoping you're getting me, because this is it's like threads of energy in the lower feminine, the dark feminine, that's coming up to be cleared and cleaned. And this is essentially affecting the receiving aspect, but it's also how I'm feeling this physically in the back. Is it's fear in the back, to keep still, to keep stuck. And this is also ancestral. I'm getting told this has been carried through the generations of the tearing down of women by women, the tearing down of women by men. It's that whole, and the whole thing with the whole patriarchy right now. I mean, that's coming asunder. I'm going to use the words coming asunder. It's coming down. It's crumbling. And what I mean by that is essentially the energetic structures right now, and we'll see that play out in the 3D. And this is also Am I going to say this? I am going to say this. So this is also linked into the false Christ consciousness energy. Okay, false Christ consciousness energy, Antichrist. This is what's been coming in this week, and it's all linked. It's that whole thing of unworthiness, undeservingness, selfishness, sacrifice, serving without receiving, serving for no pay, imbalance in the energetic giving out and receiving. Okay, so I've been working through this energy the last while. It's been coming for like a month, and it's coming to a crux, and I use the word crux as in crucifixion. And we're in Good Friday. So I am playfully using this language, but the language is there because it's embedded culturally, it's embedded in the financial systems, it's embedded in the education systems around the world. Okay, it's not just around church stuff, it's the ideology of the repressed feminine. And also, like, there's in that way, it's also the repression of the masculine, the divine masculine. So it's this balancing aspect that wants to happen. So what is the emotion here that is, so I want fear. Okay, so fear in the kidney, the bladder area. Shoulder, that's the repression. So anywhere and anywhere, and I'm just going to go through, is there anything past life there that's coming through? Yes, as well. Anything in the, it's very strong in the ancestral line here. I'm feeling it, and it's like you're doing a lot of this work. The programming is being rewired, because I'm literally feeling the rewiring, and you're doing a lot of this work as well. It's like a weight in the gut as well. So in the sacral area. So what needs and wants to happen? Shuna ishtora anashtekte na horakatanisati banal warikte ishtora umtanete hakina aru kushnari I yur ar war I. You just want to be here. You're like, I just want to play in my magic. I just want to be me. I just want to be me. And it's this thing of like, will I ever be accepted being me? Where will I belong? Where do I really belong? And this is the unconditional acceptance, the unconditional love, the unconditional just beingness. And that's that thing of like, without the projections, without the judgments. It's like, this is a deep soul. It's like your soul is going, what the fuck? And it just wants to live in peace, right? So anywhere where that's the case, releasing that across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Anywhere any disillusionment is around the soul path as well, releasing that across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. I am getting sometimes, and I wonder if this is true for you. And be anything I say that isn't resonating, just let it wash off, because this is my filter, this is my projection, right? So I am getting like a paralyzed will is coming up, an emotion of paralyzed will, and this is from age 3. Okay, so something happened at age 3, paralyzed will. I'm going to check, is that correct? Okay. Yeah, okay, thank you. Just double checking that. Kaki gana ashtere junta mana istura umtana kitela waraktanishti nikana ata yud urodu yuru urari ar yerurishmehe. This is the card for you. This is the Divine Feminine pack. This is one of my most favorite cards in the whole deck. Lalita, the red goddess, the goddess of play, and that playfulness is a spiritual power. And laughter leads me back to the light. Laughter leads me back to the light. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Now, this is very much linked into spiritual abilities. It's very much linked into your gifts, your abilities. How perfect is this card with the question that you asked? So, okay. So these are about the senses, and you, my dear, I know we haven't met in person. But I know you are a woman of high intuition. You are a woman of the divine feminine. You are a key code keeper. You're a light worker. You are here to be the divine feminine embodied. And I wonder, is that your actual part of your life path? And your life path, when you're in that embodiment, can be anything you wish and dream it to be. Okay? The bow and the arrows that she has here, and look at the butterflies for transformation. This is about complete transformation and transmutation of the lower feminine, just what we talked about, right? So the bows here are a symbol of all of the senses, the 5 senses, including the 6th. Okay, so your extrasensory abilities are included in that. And this is the lusciousness of the feminine. This is the playfulness of the feminine. This is the dancing queen of the feminine. This is the feminine that is deeply in tune with the body and all of the senses and the sexuality of the body, the sensuality of the body, and how it moves and it plays on earth right here, right now, and how it moves and it plays with others, because the body is a sacred temple. And when we are embodied with the energy of the divine feminine, which you have, and the balance of the divine masculine within us, that is what's happening right now with the divine feminine. And the release of any unworthiness, the release of anywhere there was enslavement, the release of anywhere there's repression and anger and rage because of that. And anywhere there's been grief and suffering through the lineages because of that. And anywhere there was, this isn't the truth. Again, I'm going to use the word repression of full expression in the throat. And sorry, I am getting an image that's not nice because they're showing me something. In the sex, okay, repression of the sex as well. And I mean also misuse and abuse. Like, this is, I'm breathing because I'm getting multiple images at once, and I'm like, I don't know where to go with this because I'm getting so much so fast. Okay, this one's getting a little emotional, so I'm going to go with the one that I want to cry on. This is a past life, and part of you remembers this. So just take a breath when I'm saying this. When you are embodied, okay, when you are fully embodied and you are living the life of the soul path and you are in absolute love, and you had a sisterhood and a sacred temple sisterhood and a sacred priestess sisterhood, whatever words you want to use for that, essentially you were in that. And the infiltration that poisoned it was man. Not to vilify the man, but this was, I'm seeing this in the past life, okay? And what I mean by that is there was actually, it seems, a takeover is the word I'm getting. Like, there was a takeover and a brutality, and all of the women were brutalized. The sacred temple, the sacredness of their bodies, the sacredness of their gifts was brutalized and abused and misused. And as I'm saying that now, it's like my I'm being choked. So wherever that happened and you were chained up, and it was that real test of staying in unconditional love to the fellow human being when that happened, and staying in forgiveness even though you were all together in that suffering. And anywhere that disillusionment passed from that life to this life or any other life, I'm going to invite that to be released right now. And I am going to invite you to, even if you need to press the temples up here just to help clear that from the body system, because my hands are going up here. Shuna hara ishtikten himtugo antna he te kwara a hiti halawa umtna e. She intura kaine e alawa alawanaha. Alawanaha. It feels like you're saying, where are you, God? Where are you? Where are you? Why are you not with me? Why is this happening? Kuri ishnara akayana iti. Nikim tara ara au kuri inchna hete. Hamin urhali I shiri intana. Kayuru tudayanehe. Shura ayanehe auto. Shura ayanehe nahamtanae. So let's take a breath. Jacqueline, this is for all that are on this. This is a collective grief that the feminine has, and it is now. This is the end of that. Like, we are not carrying this forward. This is the end, and this is the time for absolute forgiveness of self and any residual, like this residual cellular memory. Now it's coming up to the surface because so much of this is being cleared globally. So just take a breath. Kara ayi kante ushta amtna hete wura amtna e. Kayi ur ari idimne e. Hari urtimna e turka aiwa na amt. Hete, the divine feminine mother coming in, Sophia. Kari urhana itimne e. Shuk ara e shtara amtna e. Shikana ara ala wara amtna e. Chura amtna. Cheke na hashana. Heke ritura amtna e. She's inviting you back into your joy. And all of the gifts that you have, for you have so many gifts. Kirna wa unstara, ikine here alu. And again, it's like the oyster with the pearl, and it's like the world is your oyster. This very much feels like you can do anything. But it's not about what you do, it's about what you're embodying. That's your beingness. And that's what this card is about, Jacqueline. Visionary you. What shoes do you wish to step into? What's that feeling? And as you're releasing, and as you're integrating, and as you're growing, and as you're receiving, and as you're opening to more and more and more, what are you allowing yourself to dream? And all the nudges, pings that the universe gives you, are you following them? Are you taking that step? Are you moving forward on that? This is the aligned action. Every visionary, to be a visionary, and essentially we're all visionaries, right? We're all creative creatures. We're all creative aspects of source. We're here. Visionaries aren't just about imagining it. That's part of it. That's step one, right? Allow it to flow through. Feel the feeling. But aligned action is necessary also. But feel the feeling first. Dream it first. And anywhere that there's any, I don't know what the next step forward is, what's that energy? Because that's not the truth. Okay, so I'm just going to feel into, is there anything else in this? I'm moving because that energy in the bladder and kidney, like we're just letting that go. 88. I love her. I just love her. She's so gorgeous. Playfulness is a spiritual power, and laughter leads me back to the light. She represents spontaneity that graces a heavy moment and reminds us that joy is a powerful spiritual practice. That's what the divine came in. She was shining down on you that. Okay. She is a Hindu goddess and a connection to desire. To desire. She's depicted sitting on a lotus with 16 petals, known as the fulfiller of all desires. What are your desires? What are your visions? To be a visionary, you have desires, you have dreams. What are they? And are you writing them out? Are you singing of them? Are you playing to them? Her bow represents the mind, and the 5 golden arrows represent the senses. Okay. One of her many names is She Who Plays. She liberates her devotees with joy. She is consciousness that comes when we get so caught up in taking ourselves seriously that we forget the profound, simple pleasures like sunlight on our face or the taste of a ripe strawberry. Really, like, how embodied can you allow yourself to be? How in the pleasures and the senses can you allow yourself to be? Um, yeah, she's the delicious moment when we remember that we don't have to take everything, especially ourselves, seriously. We don't have to be perfect to know the right yoga poses or chant for hours on end. What's divine is inherent in us and it's remembered, not learned. So this is about answers arrive from disengaging with the energy that created the problem or question to begin with. So we often hold tight to what we desire with a grip that actually inhibits it from arriving. And this is that sense of we can't clutch a butterfly, right? The vision is the butterfly. We can't clutch it tight. We hold it dear, but not tight. Okay. And this is something that I've talked about with a couple of you ladies that are on the call. This is around like the attachment to something. And then we waver from the attachment, the holding, and we go to detachment, which is like, well, I don't really care if it comes through or not through. When in fact, then the universe is going, well, what the fuck? I thought you wanted this, right? What? And it's this sense of, can we come into non-attachment where it's something we're holding and it's the feeling that's holding, but we're not attached to what it looks like, how it comes to us, who it comes from. So that's what this feels like it's saying. And this isn't about having to know the answer right now of how it all pans out, right? And this is this thing as humans, we want to know, well, what's my life purpose? And I want to know how I get from A to B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, Z. Z is deathbed. Yay, I know all the ABCs. Whereas you might only see like, G, and you might see S and T, but it's that, can we trust? And this is coming back to trust in that life that we read, right? Where, why have you forsaken me, God? Like, look what's happened. How could you let this happen? I lived a life of joy and beauty, and look what's come in and trashed it. And this disillusionment that came in with that. And that's that sense of separation. So it's the ending of this sense of separation and coming into full embodiment, coming back into full embodiment and unconditional love. And what does that look like for you? What do you need to feel safe, to allow that to happen? What do you need? And this meditation here is, how can I add more playfulness to my life right now? That's the question that comes with this. So I hope that was helpful, Jacqueline. This is just gorgeous. It's so luscious. And this for me is you. You are this. It's just glitter and gold and jewelry and deliciousness all over. Freaking awesome. And all the senses. So I'm hoping that was good, love. And let's just see who else. Marina, I got you, girl. So what do we mean? I'm instantly going to this deck for you. How are you after yesterday? You can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Irina is in my Quantum Play group, and we had a very powerful night last night. Woo! That was some amount of channeling and some amount of shifting, and you ladies were amazing. You were amazing. I think Rena, I saw you here too. You were all amazing, so thank you for that. This one. Okay, thank you. I love this one for you. If you remember after our the little bit of soul reading that we did last night with you, Irina, I distinctly remember at the very end seeing white and purity come in. And purity is that, for me as well, it's that association with angelic energy. So this for me feels like the angel speaking to you, listening to your heart. And I trust the messages that I receive from my heart. This is very much coming into the heart all the time, from head space to heart space. What will that take for you? what practices are you implementing to allow that to happen at ease for you? And this is at the start, for me, I'm going to say this as a personal experience. This is about practice. It's like with anything, there's that sense of consistency. Oh, I'm there today. And then it's like, I forget to kind of practice it, and then suddenly I'm like back in my head again. It's like, oh, okay, how did that happen? That was sly and sneaky. Come back in again to the heart. So it feels like this like continuous working that muscle, and the more that we work this muscle from head to heart, and I have a good few videos made on that on my YouTube channel. That it becomes easier and easier and you get there faster and faster. And that, of course, as well, coming straight to heart space is very connected with the feminine energy, the divine, the feminine, not that being a woman, but the feminine energy. Um, okay, so let's see, does anything else want to come in? Gabriel, thank you. Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel is coming in now. So what does she, I always see her as a she. What does she have to say for you? My sweet one. My sweet one. Lie back into my arms, and it's like her feathers are soft. Lie back into my arms and allow me stroke your hair. As I remind you what it feels like to be showered in love. And this is what it feels like. She's saying, like, I want you to feel what it feels like to be showered in unconditional love, to feel it wash over you like a warm shower, like a golden shower, like the softness of petals rolling down your skin and liquid gold just coming in from all angles. It's all very soft, very glorious, very luminous, and it's soft music. It's soft, if you know, it's that soft downy feather feel, and it's very safe. So just take a breath in, like breathing deeply in. Bakanasare Kwanye wanye 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 Ashina rohoke Narashite karu Kurosate nama uvasha Kwanye hesire nehe. She wants you to be very gentle. This is very much not feeding the inner critic in the mind space, catching, like being just that conscious awareness of any self-talk that is not unconditional love. And when you catch it, this is the funny thing. This is something I found as well, is like, oh, I just had a thought that wasn't so nice about myself. Why did I just have that? And it's almost you beat yourself up over the thought that you didn't have that was not nice about yourself. And it's like a cycle. So let's not perpetuate that cycle and just let that one go. That's the end of that cycle. The inner critic criticizing the inner critic, you know? So she's just been a little playful saying that one to remind us about that. So I'm just going to see, is there anything in the deck here? Right, so heart opening. This is like, how can you fall madly, deeply more in love with yourself? What would it take for you to love yourself even more right now? What would that look like? What would that feel like? And just allow, like, just play with that. What would that feel like? Can you imagine what that would be like to madly, deeply, gloriously fall deeply, madly in love with yourself? And does any part of you feel a little restrained in that? Is that selfish? Is that what selfish looks like, right? So I'm just playing with you on this one. Is that what, am I worthy of that? Is there some part of me that says I'm not ready for that yet? It's like you have a time on it. Is there any time limit on that? When I am, then I will. Is there any when I am X and when I've done XYZ and when I've released XYZ and done loads of spiritual work and done all my ABCs, then I am going to be worthy of unconditional love? Again, I'm totally playing with you with these questions, but I'm playing with you for a reason because that's what's coming in, okay? Take a breath. Blah. Let it all out, right? Blah it out. If any of that's resonating, blah that out. Blah that shit out, okay? Whew. Man, we're hard on ourselves, aren't we? So, anywhere and anywhere that is, and anywhere and anywhere that's resonating with you or pinging with you, or like, any bit of that, let's let that release. Let's that go. Let's delete that. Let's uncreate that across time, space, dimensions, and realities. And you can say, I do. Anywhere and anywhere there's any vow or promise or contract to self that self is not worthy or good enough or ready yet, whatever those excuses are to love yourself unconditionally, release them. I command thee to release them right now. And you can just say, I do. If it feels right, say, I do. If you don't want this, that's okay too. But I'm not, this is an invite. It's an invite. We're inviting you. It's like they're saying, we're inviting you to that table of unconditional love. Do you want to sit with us? Would you like to sit with us? When will you be ready? Now? Or much later? It's our choice. It's our choice. Takina urhamtna ese. You are divine and you are perfect as you are. You are unconditional love. You are that right now. I am love. I am, I am, I am. Kadush, kadush, kadush. Nekete ka'arukumtne. Beloved, I am love. Okay, so this is also when we enter into that space, that feeling, that frequency, it's very, very easy for us to listen to the heart. And the heart holds the greatest wisdom. And that's intuition as well, isn't it? Okay, so there you go. So I just read down the questions here. If any of you feel, because this is collective reading as well, so my intention always is any reading I do for one person is essentially also for the collective. And if you're feeling things along with that reading, it's clearing within you also. Okay. Because there's some resonance in you for that. So who's next? Effie, I don't know if you asked me for a card. I was thinking about today because I was also thinking about my going to, when would that happen? So let me know. Do you want a card? Who's after? You're welcome, Jacqueline. Okay. Effie, I'm going to pull for you. Do I have your permission? Do I have your permission? You want me to pull for you? And I can't see on the computer if you've said yes or no. And I don't want to pull one if you don't give me your permission. But I'm going to check on the phone first. And I'm also just going to tell you all as I'm doing that. I have an amazing special offer coming in that just kind of came into me today because I've been busy with a lot of the workshops that I'm running at the moment and the containers that I'm in. And then with the hypnosis sessions that I'm doing, and anybody that is like, I will say quantum hypnosis, be it future life progression or BQH, the life path purpose, the life mission, questions connecting to higher self, questions to your guides, your source, your soul star family, that these sessions are super powerful for you to get that clarity. Like, they are incredible. And instead of me tuning in and reading for you and my perspective, my filter system, this gives you the opportunity, me as a facilitator, for you to access that information for yourself and any questions that you have around that as well. So I am saying, like, I'm still offering those BQH and FLP sessions. I'm also doing a 1 month intensive, a transformational intensive month with me. So anybody, I only have 3 spaces for that. Okay. So only 3 spaces for a 1 month, 1-to-1 intensive with me. Because I had kind of was saying I wasn't doing that many one-on-ones anymore because I'm doing a lot of workshops with many people at once. But this came through to this morning. So that's why I'm offering it. And it's only for 1 month. And it's $395 for the month. You'll have weekly access to me, one-on-one sessions, attunements, activations, and online content as well, and online access. So if that feels like you'd like that extra support right now, and within that, you will also be getting the attunements, the activations, the guidance and coaching to work on shit, essentially. Okay, or release that crap that's holding us back. So they're the offers that I have right now, those 2 offers. And let me see. Effie, did you answer me? It's still not coming up in my feed. My feed.
Okay.
Oh no. No, I don't see it. So maybe another time you let me know. Who's after Effie? Tash, I think you said you like a card. Tash. I'm getting excited. Tash is amazing. Everybody got to follow Tash. Okay, if you haven't heard of Tash Mitch, you're missing out. She's this glorious, gorgeous, luscious, delicious, yummy. I could totally eat you up. Yum, yum, yum. She's just delicious. Never met her in person, but I had 1 or 2 experiences with her on like a workshop. I think we did online, a live meditation that we did, where I thought it was an online meditation, but it turned out she was inviting people to her house, but she put me on the computer anyway, so I got to experience it, and that was pretty awesome. So Tash, thank you so much. She's doing massive work right now as well. So if you don't know of her, please follow her. Love her energy. Tash, it's the dragons I feel like I'm pulling for you, by the way. Oh, there's your card. Popped out. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. Makes my hand want to shake. Hello, beauty. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this boy. Silver dragon. Silver dragon. And look at the key. For me, the key is also the Anka. Key of life. Let me see. Can I find... What is the message? Access untapped resources. Look into your soul and see the higher possibilities. And this silver dragon illuminates your potential with higher light. The silver dragon illuminates your potential with higher light. And I think I pulled this dragon for somebody last week as well. So this silver dragon is coming in. And the silver ray came in last night in our container as well. So that silver ray is coming in a lot. The Intene Shirena 56. Kurana sayo u hashini hikikare te. Shtkara hate tinihi. Shtkara hate tinihi tikara antuna e. Kchkara ayuri ti. Kachayarari ti hurhaike. I'm just feeling in me clearing around the throat and the jaw. Kikali urkane, and like almost like the back of my head is being realigned, like my skull is changing shape. And this is all the new coding systems coming in. So, Tash, are you physically having like that Kundalini thing, like when it literally changes the skull shape? I'm just feeling something at the back. It's at the back of the head. I'm feeling this. Um, Okay, fifth dimensional, shimmering silver dragon, radiating divine feminine light and gentle qualities, exuding harmlessness, love, peace, tranquility, balance, gentleness, and calmness. And if we are ready, they surround our aura in soft silver light that enable us to retain these feminine qualities. Also, reflecting our true self and highest potential back to us by coming to us and looking deep into our eyes. So just calling in this silver dragon. This enables us to see the essence of our soul. The essence of our soul and discover aspects of ourself we did not know existed. We are reminded of our divine magnificence and may catch a glimpse of the mighty soul or even monad I am presence to which we belong. This fifth dimensional blueprint, soul blueprint, contains the keys and codes of your gifts. Of course it does. That's the coding I'm feeling in the back. You're getting a ton of new light coding coming in. Very much about anchoring into the new. If you put the new world, it's not new. It's always going to be the same world, but essentially the frequency shift in the transitioning of the world right now, the earth right now, and the beings that you are serving in the earth right now. So God, it's like a whole constellation of stars, and the coding from these planetary systems, star systems coming in super high. Yeah. Super high. I'm just okay, so the human me is going, geez, you'd want me grounded to accent, like anchor that in. And I'm like, yes, you are. Okay. Holy moly. Woo! I'm kind of just feeling a shift in my womb space saying this with you as well. So I'm just gonna go, whoa. Okay. Much of these codes, gifts, talents, and wisdom and powers are locked away and unused. Receiving this card suggests it's time for some of this potential to be ignited once again and brought forward into your life, and you're ready to reveal yourself to be who you truly are. And this is, again, like what I said with Jacqueline, this is, you have mastered many things. You know this. Like, I ain't telling you nothing new. Many, many lifetimes of mastery. And essentially, it's like just turning the key and the dragon here. Look, it's like just putting that key in through through our intention and through our practices, through our consistency, through our unconditional love to self and to others. The key's already there. We're just unlocking it now and open the doors up. There is something in the throat. And I am hearing this is reaching a wider audience. This is to do with your presence, if that makes sense, like the presence in the work that you're doing. This is reaching the wider audience, and it's like this. There's an even greater expansion to allow greater expression. That calling in of those souls that are waiting for you, those souls that have put a call out for your essence, your vibration, your soul frequency. Okay, so it says here, see quietly and see or sense the shimmering silver dragon who has come to you. Allow to reflect back to you the hidden aspects of your soul and your higher possibilities. This is again tapping into, and I feel like this is similar to Jacqueline in the sense that the infinite possibilities, the unexpressed potential, the visionary us, and it's that stretching, right? Like that, stretching even more. And in that stretching even more, sometimes as humans, we have the little bit of the growing pain, like that stretch, even in the integration process of the higher frequencies. Sometimes, this may or not resonate with you, but it's like, it's like all from back here, and all from back here. And I think, isn't the monad down this with this like you know. So yeah, wow. That is incredible what you are expanding into and holding right now. It's like freaking galaxies of codings. Um, I don't have words. I don't even get put into language. So let's just see. Tani uriamtne e seke. Mashana suri imtne hete. Kura a yiti kalo urum. Ishtura kahint na hapu neheseke. Kura ori nehe umtna a. This is the honoring of one soul to another. Kiri na awutani shurina hese kashuna sara intna e kurahana awa hirane u nahantana paraka hayanahe fura arihi kalawana share ki turantana bayane u Hambayane utani Kishnara ur. Bueno seka. Bueno sehene. Bueno sara. Kikero na mau. Karakane. This is like peace codes. All wars end, peace codes. This is like you're anchoring that capability in. Kano toki kara, kikano o kikara. Stura antna au pukuturi ere. Nabina ur adhetine e. Kutuna manasate nutur. Gari juro ono helimana urine. It's just peace. Pure peace. That's what I'm feeling and sensing, Tash. Absolute glorious peace. Thank you. Very, very beautiful to feel that. Thank you. Whew. I will do one more. So I'm going to see the Hopies after coming in. Okay, thank you. Hi, Marta. Hi, Shri. Glenn, Ashmita, Anne-Marie, and Hanika. Hello. I'm going to pull everybody card really quickly, right? But you might not get a big read, but then I get to y'all. So you can share this on your pages as well, just to allow more people to receive the codings, activations that happen within this. And all of my, all of them, every card read essentially will have a collective or global release, transmission, message. Okay, that's Ajmita. This is like all of you together. Oh my goodness. Okay. And okay, so Brooklyn. I need to do you yet. There you are. Of course it is. Okay. Who? I don't know. I'm just going to read them out in Ordina. Keshana sura intanahe se kara anatane I tuda intanahe se ke kura antana abaye inihi kira anahara ayene. Okay. Rina, this is your card. Looking deeper. And the message on this is deep within me is a majestic radiance. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. And let me just see, is there a message thing with this? Message book. No. Okay, I don't know where I put it. Deep within me is a majestic resonance. This feels like, do you know the whole thing with the iceberg, and we're only seeing the top of it, and underneath is, holy moly, there's crap tons of like magic underneath, and jewels and riches and gifts to be unfolded, wisdoms to be unlocked, pathways to open, portals and gateways into the majesticness of the magic, just pure magic. That's what I'm feeling here. And essentially it is, again, you have absolute limitless possibilities for whatever it is that you want to call into your life. Whatever dream or desire or vision that you have, it's limitless, it's infinite. And it's just that excavation, the exploration, the excavation within to unlock and discover the beauty, the multitudes of beauty that is there for you. And sometimes that's within the places that are the deepest and the darkest. And it's in the darkness that some of these jewels are shining brightest. And as humans, sometimes we don't want to sit there or go there or look there as the first course of action. It's like, I was like, I'll leave that to another day. But actually, in fact, sitting and really going in will unlock this for you, asking the questions in meditation, doing whatever it is that you need to do. I've been asking yourself, what do I need right now? What's in my highest good right now? Dear higher self, dear soul, what is it that you want to show me today? What, dear soul, what is it that I need to hear today? I need to do today. I need to say today. I need to receive today. It's like asking all of these things and just seeing what comes in. Very much root. It feels like that womb and root opening that's that safety, like really feeling safe, really coming into the body, really feeling safe, grounded, rooted will also help with this discovery. Okay, and I know we're doing a lot of that in quantum play, but that's just what's coming in. Kachina, the blue kachina. Kachina. What's that? It's some type of, is that a planetary system? Is that a ray? It's a ray. It's a light frequency ray as well coming in, and then the blue is coming in with that. So have a look into that, see what that is. So that's your card. Let me see who was there next. This was Ashmita. This was yours. The Black Madonna, Our Lady of Hermits. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. So this feels like, to show you the card, it's the mother energy again, the mother child energy. Just see if she has something to say. Excuse me. So there's energy shift here. I'm just shifting. I can burp. I'm burping. Okay, so this is very much associated with Isis energy as well. So they say there is a saying that the Black Madonna actually originated in Egypt and it's from Isis energy. Um, Fire energy, transformation energy, pure magic, mystical school energy, Ajmita. So I'm just going to tune into your body and see what needs and wants to happen. Sacred Heart, lots of Sacred Heart stuff here. Do I have permission? My child, you're deeply loved. It feels like they're saying, like, you come to us with open arms. You know, you're receiving of the energies of these divine feminine. Shana wahine urharaka yene utu. Namt ankut ete tukentara. Napt amt und ente tukurutara. Niti kara putuno kanta. Ishtara kaparu. Hur har har hur baye. I am seeing Egypt, right? Okay, so just going into this, all I'm seeing is a lot of Egypt, a lot of healer energy, a lot of magic, using a lot of like crystals, um, lots of magic stuff, lots of sacred geometry stuff, um, using the sun as well, like lots of light coatings for you in the sun coming in. And I see your feet very much planted on the earth. So these light coatings are coming in for you right now. You're having I can feel your crown quite opening up and receiving a lot, and Sacred Heart. So coming into the heart space even more and more. And within you are the codes actually to help open other people's hearts, others' hearts on earth right now. And just connecting deeper into the earth itself and the sacred heart of the earth itself. For there is much like every time you connect to earth, you're encoding her and she's encoding you. So there's a big connection there in that as well. Okay, let me see what it says here. Whew. Okay. So this is like the dark has been vilified, but life emerges from the pitch black womb. The darkness is potential. It's crucial and elemental. And at the elemental stage, we must all go through to create new or more life in the darkness. So this card is an emblem of deep wisdom, profound consciousness that is inherent in all things, and all living and creative things are energy, and the body has wisdom. So coming back into the body again, and the earth has wisdom. So it's kind of like what I was saying there, the body and the earth. And the pain we experience as humans contains deep wisdom. And this is very much linked as well to this card. Like, we can see these things as pain, but actually they're the beauty within the pain. And all it takes is deep unconditional love, compassion, forgiveness to access that. So when we're in the fires of suffering, it can be difficult to trust the gold is being forged. So, and it can be hard to trust when you're in terrific pain that there is a process at work that will make us more authentic, more alive, and infinitely freer. It can be almost impossible to accept or notice the presence of the divine when we are at our most human. The Black Madonna is a cauldron. And this is that magic I'm talking about as well, like that witchy magic, that magic. The cauldron that holds us steadfastly as we endure the alchemy of integrating more soul into our existence. This is calling back all parts of yourself that were lost in any lifetime where your power was given away, taken away, misused, abused, calling that back into your body right now through all time, space, dimensions, and realities, releasing the codes of enslavement, releasing the codes of repression, releasing the codes of suppression. Kani yinchnona kete manal wishte iu turana rachina masakete. Kalichi manakasete urhine mana iu hur amkana e. Sini manana sutu te kaya nahata ka. And so it is. Okay. She is the promise that what we don't survive, that what does not survive the fires of suffering was never actually meant for us. And she is the presence that is there with us even when we might feel the most alone, reminding us that there is no darkness that we can enter without being met by love. And that's the Sacred Heart again. This meditation that comes with the card is, how is my solitude serving me? I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. So that is you, my love. Okay, so Hanika, if you're still with me. Everybody take a breath in. And as I'm saying, I'm launching this 1 month intensive. It's an intensive 1 month working with me weekly to get to the core roots of whatever it is that is holding you back, and to access and activate and attune. So I'm offering that 1 month intensive just for 3 people right now. Okay, so that's 393 right now, €393 for that deep 1 month intensive. Hanika, I'm just going to feel into for you. Air Dragon is what you pulled. Now, you not only pulled 1 card, you pulled 2, and both of them are dragons. This is a primordial mother. This is the Ouroboros, it's that very powerful primordial mother dragon holding the egg of the earth around her. And she's the cosmic serpent of all dragons and serpents. And she carries the cosmic eggs and she lays them onto the sacred earth. And each egg is nurtured and incubated and expands and grows with sparkling new energies that create a sacred temple on the template of new earth. Invite me to birth one for you in your sacred space. Very much womb. She's coming in for the womb space here. And this is the new template. What is the new template? The new template is 5D energy. So coming in with 5D energy. So she's here with that message about nurturing as well. Very much about nurturing as well. And that you are sacred. Okay, so this is the air dragon coming in as well. Very much spiral energy. The infinity symbol here as well, about balance. Helps you rise above earthly matters, communicates honestly, brings inspiration and hope, sees life from a higher perspective. The higher perspective. So let me see. Air dragon. And this is the elementals. These are the elemental dragons. The air dragons are here to blow away the crap. So, and they're quite gentle. So these are 4th dimensional. They're blue like the color of the sky, and they fly lightly around us. And I'm inviting them in for you right now to fly lightly around you. Air is the element of communication, and these dragons help us speak our truth. Now, our truth sometimes needs to be spoken most to ourselves as well. And they also encourage us to breathe properly so that we inhale as much source energy as possible. So just take a breath, soften, relax. Nari hishtura nasate, kinamana ukuru antnae. When air dragons puff their energy over a person or situation, they bring new hope and opportunity. And we can call on them to exhale over situations to enable resolutions to take place for the highest good. They carry the higher light of possibilities for the planet. Air dragons suggest you take things lightly. So choosing this card indicates you should relax and look at part of your life from a higher perspective. Air dragons also inspire you to communicate honestly, but lovingly in a way that calms and soothes everyone around you and promotes good outcomes. Honest communication will bring pure white light into your aura, and when this happens, everybody will trust and respect you. Blue air dragons are supporting you as you rise above your challenges. They will help you say the most inspirational words and assist you to stand in your power with integrity. Breathe blue and white light into your heart, and as the air dragons appear in front of you, breathe light over it. In this way, you are energizing and motivating so that these dragons will always be connected to you. It is time to decide on your next step, so be clear about what you really want. This dragon will accompany you on your next step. What is it that you need to communicate about right now, and with whom? What is it that you have not been saying? What have you been saying from a space of fear rather than absolute unconditional love for self, for you? What is it that you have been saying to please others? Where have you been pleasing or sacrificing? Where have you been sacrificing so that you can please others? What part of you feels, and this is the same words coming up, sacrifice, pleasing, selfish, overgiving, withholding, being withheld from, not being the center of the world for, it's like not important enough. Any part of your soul that, or yourself or your body or your physicality or your energy that is apologizing for being here, I'm inviting that to be released right here, right now, across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. And I'm inviting you to fully embody into your body right now. Your body can heal. And anywhere that it's not healing right now and you don't understand why, I'm inviting in that awareness, and also inviting in whatever you need to support you and whomever you need to support you on this journey that you're on right now. Kana urhinite kaja nich kurunchne se. And from this is all about not feeling safe right now, Hanika. I'm just feeling like from the brainstem down to the back, down to your root, it's really fired up because there's intense fear and just not feeling 100% safe. Not feeling 100% safe in the body, not feeling 100% that you can trust the body. And this isn't just about the body. This is about other people, how other people are showing up, how you want them to show up, but they're not showing up that way. And this is confirming something for you. And it's almost like you're saying, this is confirming something about me. What meanings are you giving? Are you making decisions about some people, and that then means something about you? And also about the body, what does that mean? So anywhere that I'm trying to find the words to say this, it's almost like, see, I'm right. This is happening. This awful thing is happening. And now I'm right. I amn't XYZ. I amn't lovable. I amn't worthy. I amn't safe to be here. It's almost like it's proof. And anywhere that even me saying that is like harsh or angry or whatever that's bringing up, I'm inviting you just to take a breath in. I love you. And you are an absolute goddess. I will never forget the soul reading I did with you in Bali. I will never forget the goddess you that came to me and the beauty that she is, the beauty that you are. That is you. She's just complete planetary love, like and you at home most when you're in nature. You are a creator of planets, Hanika. And when that power of creation in you, that can uncreate anything and create anything for you. Can you step into those shoes and own yourself as being that powerful? What type, a being that is a goddess that way, how would she talk to herself? How would she hold herself? How would she love herself? Okay, I love you. Um, okay. Let me see. I pulled this was I'm just saying, did I read everybody said this was Brooklyn, this was yours. So you're the last one and I'm heading off then. Let me see. You're welcome, Ajmita. You're so welcome. Anne-Marie, did I pull one for you, Anne-Marie? Let me see. Did I pull it? I did. I have it. I haven't said it yet though. Sorry. So I have two cards here. This one is Brooklyn's and this one is Anne-Marie's. Um, so many, I don't want to get them all mixed up. So I'm going to move these out of the way so I don't do a double reading. Uh-oh, spaghettios. And okay. Brooklyn, I'm going to go with yours first. It's absolutely stunning. Take a look at this dragon egg. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Guess what? You pulled the dragon of the new earth. Not surprised. Hello, dragon of the new earth. As my mother, the earth is changing, so am I. I will hatch as she is reborn. As I grow, I will flow. The new energies that she needs within and around her body, so that she may grow and flow too. Until then, I am content to be held in my mother's love and grandmother's rainbow warm glow. Soon you will hear my song and feel my flow, so sing to me now. These are the dragons of the new earth coming into being. These are the new frequencies coming in. This is, as above, so below, the sky and the earth, as above, so below. This is the earth core, literal core of the earth, and the pulsing nature of her, and the energies that you embody. Okay, so we've talked about your paintings. Check out Brooklyn's painting. She's been doing light coding paintings, by the way. They've been coming into her. So I know when I saw, I think when you sent me some of your work, it was very galactic in nature, and that you're anchoring that light into earth. So just by you being that vessel to receive, and even in your transmission onto the paintings and the pages and the papers, let's say, you're anchoring those codes in. And anybody that even catches an eye, half a glimpse of it, is actually receiving those codings into their systems. Okay, so that is incredible work that you're doing. And that is part of what you're birthing. You're helping in this birthing process. And this is the card confirming that for you. Shurnasete, Dir Haraike Kegara. And this is your own dragon coming in as well. So you may connect with your own dragon. Kari Nikikara Karashara Nishura Kikenehe. There you go. And last but not least, Anne-Marie. Embracing the future is the card that came for you. This is, I step into my future with an open heart. I step into my future with an open heart. And these are the gateway cards. So let's see. Do I have permission to step into Anne-Marie's energy field, please? Things have not been easy peasy. Okay. You've definitely been going through a whirlwind right now, Anne-Marie. And now is a time to release those and let go of those and transition from those protective armors. It's like around your body, coats of armor. And this is like energy, it's the heavier energy, but it was there for protection. Is it serving you anymore? No. And to be honest, it feels like this is making you really tired. Like it can make you feel quite tired, drained. You might have energy 1 minute and then it's like gone. It's like you're not sustaining a vibrancy, if that makes sense. So what needs and wants to happen? Who and what and how is this ancestral or karmic? A lot of this is karmic as well. Is this ancestral as well? Is there any third layer? Third layer is ancestral. On the mother side. Sixth layer is paternal. Some of this it's just it's been there so long. Do you know when you carry a school bag? When you're a kid and it would be heavy, you put it on, you go to school, you come home from school, you're walking home, and then you take the bag off and you're like, oh my God, I didn't know it was that heavy, because you get used to the weight that you're carrying. And it's not until you take it off you realize, geez, that was freaking heavy. And it feels like we get so used to this energy or these protective coatings or coats of armor, whatever words you want to use around us, that we don't know what it's like not to have them. And sometimes there can be resistance to even taking that bag off, because we get comfortable with the bag and how it feels in our backs. And sometimes it's like a weighted blanket can feel very safe. And it can feel like, whoa, okay, it's heavy, something's on top of me, but like actually I'm feeling safe with it on top of me because I don't know what it is like not to have it. And especially if it's associated with stuff like, well, this was my mom's and this was my dad's, why wouldn't I keep it on me? It connects me with them. Maybe that's love, right? And we could have these associations that are skewed, and it's conditioning, and there's no right and wrong in this, but it's about bringing awareness into this in a deeper way. And this is another layer. It's like just, this isn't to say you haven't released a lot, by the way. This is like just another layer. And this is like another deeper way for us to come into more love for self, more love, just unconditional love, which is for everything. So, kind of in the deep sacral womb, there's like a heaviness there that wants to come as well. And this is linked into this. I am getting the word shame. Sacral is our womb space. It's connected with our sex space as women, our sensuality, how we express, how we create. There's like just a weightedness there I'm feeling that needs and wants to be acknowledged, to be seen. There's some childhood stuff here. Very much in that linked into the family, and there's a deep conditioning, because I am getting like a massive pain in my head here. There's something deep there that wants to come out. It's ready to come out. It's like the pea under the bed of The Princess and the Pea. This is like the pea that's like, oh, this is so annoying. Everything would be perfect if that pea wasn't under the bed. So Anne-Marie, this is like a bizarre way for me to explain this, but it's kind of what I'm seeing, sensing, feeling. So in order for you, and I'm inviting you to embrace the future, but also to release the past, to release what's karmic as well. Okay, so some of this is karmic and it's to do with unworthiness. It's to do with what you were told about yourself, but it's false. It's not true. There's a couple of past lives, like I'm getting the flash again. I'm not going to go into all of them. There's definitely a couple of past lives here, and this is like a bad person kind of thing because of what was done and the association, the horror of the soul or the person that did XYZ, and like, oh, and that's being carried over. So I'm going to invite you to release that right now. Who and what how is that? Like it's on the shoulders. It's really on the shoulders. Kira hit kara ara hinesite kantuna mane hur arktana sir unhana If you'd like to receive this, you can say yes. There's a lot of sacred geometry coming in. I'm seeing the seed of life, the flower of life. Sukuro an hiti ni mshtara. Hur haikane ste. Huna heseke. Kara antana. Kuchudu inhe saki noro. Ichine mana suro ka pushna hase. Kiri imtna hayene. Kare intnuro. Hakina urhurkana begins down the spine. So this is the parasympathetic nervous system. So let's get that. It's like get the body feeling safe. Ana uturenehe. Kunawanu isana watureu henomekeu teneu nekera aru kayen shuru kadurene kishura nawu shara kitiru. This is also what I mentioned at the start with the masculine, the lower masculine energy, and that repression. And this is the imbalance in the receiving being an issue here as well. And this is, like I said, the Antichrist energy. Essentially, like we got to sacrifice ourselves on the cross. Hello, it's Good Friday for a reason. That's why this energy is coming up. No, that is the false energy. That is the false Christ conscious energy. We are never meant to sacrifice ourselves. That is not true. We are divine and we are in love. And that is the energy that we were asked to embody. And anywhere we feel unworthy or that we need to overgive or we need to sacrifice self for others, I invite you back into the truth of that and see the intention behind. It doesn't mean we don't stop doing things or stop loving or stop giving. This is the intention and the reason behind, like the obligation reason, that I'm selfish if I don't reason. It's the debt book. If somebody gives me X, I have to give them Y and Z because, oh my God, it can't be untallied. Like these are the where it's the come froms. So when we're back in the energy of the I am, there is no come from. It just is, and it's just peace, and it's just love, and there is no other ulterior things happening in the background. It's just love, and it's this skewed masculine, skewed feminine, and that's the skewed what we've been fed through our culture systems, through our financial systems, through our church systems. That's the Antichrist consciousness energy. And I use the Antichrist as I'm playing with the word, but that's what that is. And that's what's been manipulating and repressing and suppressing and lack and scarcity. And that we believe we have to be or do to be worthy of. Okay, so anywhere where that is, releasing that across time, space, dimensions, and realities. Kana urkana ishtere na hamtana turkana urhala warktene. This is that sense that something wrong with self. Something's wrong with me. And I'm inviting you just to feel into that. Why is there a thought like that going around? Or if there ever is, because that's ready to come out right now and it's deep in the sacral, the womb, sex area, and I'm inviting you to release it. Kani ishtara anahante mtna oro ha ishud and ha aitne. Could be somebody said something, somebody did something, or something happened, and maybe that is what needs and wants to be released. Ko shiri urhara arakayane kura na sura na te paye ke hutaro no se no hutane Kinaro soto ketana wa unte. Keep breathing into your body. Now that's it. It's opening the whole sitting space. Can you open your urethra even more? Can you open your vulva even more? Can you open your back passage even more? It's that whole like, and then the shoulders drop, and then you're taking off the layers. Okay, so there you go. Are we complete? Is there anything else that needs or wants to be said? We love you. That's your guides, your angels. Lots of angels. Lots of angels. You're surrounded by angels. Marie, so many angels. It's like an angel party. Okay. Tell her also the Divine Feminine is here, and I'm seeing a couple of the Ascended Masters as well. So they're there to connect with you. Okay, thank you. I'm not going to go into them all because I could be here all night. So that's our readings, dear folk. Let me see. I just did the last reading. I pulled them all at once, Jean. I think you're just kind of on the minutes. You're welcome. I'm tired. It's late here. And I'm going to head off to bed. I might go out because we have the quarantine here fully. Like, you can't go out only during the hours after 7 p.m. So I'm going to go out for a walk, I think, right before bed. Chillax, relax, allow that peace energy in. I could really feel that if you want to get that peace codes, came in with Tasha's reading. If you'd like to receive the peace codes, there was a lot of beautiful peace energy with Tasha's reading and some powerful transmissions with all of yours, to be honest. Thank you. Yes, I'm heading to bed. And please do. I have 3 spaces left. Those of you that have been asking me to do coaching because I had not been doing the longer packages, I'm doing a 1-month intensive for 3 people only. So 3 spots, 1 month intensive, and that'll be one-on-one. So you're not in a group now. It's one-on-one intensive. That includes the attunements, the activations, and coaching as well to release anything that's holding you back, keeping you stuck, so that you're being guided into the path that you need to be on right now, the energies that you need to be on right now, and essentially come to that peace that we all want right now. Okay. So that is $395 for a full 1 month intensive weekly with me, and also extra support as well. So pop me a message in your inbox if you'd like to be part of this on this journey with me, essentially. I am offering also the hypnosis. So those of you that have been asking about your life purpose, your life path stuff, those sessions are invaluable. It's what I receive when I want more clarity. And look at me burping when I say that, because I'm going to have another one soon. They are incredible journeys into the higher self, into other realms, into the untapped consciousness within ourselves. Essentially, it's a journey that I facilitate for you. You have a question, whatever it is, and we explore it through hypnosis. And there's been a lot of you already had those journeys with me. Jean had one. They're quite incredible and they're very healing. And a lot of nearly everybody I think has said they've had huge shifts when they've received those quantum healing sessions, hypnosis sessions with me. So just message me if that's calling forth for you right now. If you need that extra support in your journey right now, I'm here, I'm available. I will be having another container called The Divine Within, Access the True Nature of You in This Cray World. So yeah, that's the title. Came to me this morning and I was like, who's giving me this title? Somebody said I'm laugh. So that'll be after my quantum play journey. I will be holding a second round of quantum play as well for those of you that want a second round. So that's it for tonight. I'm heading off to Betty Boys and I'm sending you all love. Na tuna manakashtiru kana hesite kana ishtiru untanahete. So to all you beings that allow me to access your soul, thank you. And to all the beings that came in to help us receive here, thank you. I love you. We bless you. And we close this container. And have a beautiful evening, day, morning, wherever it is you are in the world. And I will see you all soon. Share this because every transmission that is done is healing for anybody. And every one of these reads contains codes for people for the global collective. So please share these on your pages. I don't mind. I think I've left them open to share. Sending you love. Bye, my darlings. Bye bye. Bye. Oh, Cindy, I see you popping in the last minute. Bye.